Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I haven't posted a video in a while, so everybody keeps asking me, you know, kind of give me a feel of what you do in your life and let the camera just kind of follow you around. And I always just thought that is so weird, but I know that people do it, and I know that reality shows do it, and so I'll give you just a little bit of a introduction. I just got back from work, and then the very first thing I did, so that my tip is, I know the lighting's terrible in this kitchen, I apologize ahead of time. Very first thing I did was took my work clothes off and got my workout gear on. I feel like if you do that, you'll be more motivated to work out and fit it in your routine. So what I do is I come in my kitchen because we've had 3 days off. It was Martin Luther King's day yesterday, and so we had Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, and my kitchen is a hurricane. My house is, I got some of it done yesterday, but I didn't get the kitchen all done. So I'm making homemade soup for my daughter. She comes home for lunch. So I don't know if you see it over here. She's a vegetarian. So I just whipped together, we had some Chinese food, some vegetables, Chinese chow mein. So I put that in there, and I put some more water in it, and I put some broccoli noodles in there, and I put some sour cream in there, and garlic and onions and all that jazz. And that's going on the stove, so I've got lunch ready, so I don't have to worry about that. And then the next thing I usually do, of course I have this music blared. In between, you know, songs, I just unloaded the dishwasher, now I'm loading the dishwasher. So, doesn't it seem like life just gets so busy? This is the first day I have had alone time. My kids and everybody has been here this whole week. Or I mean, this whole weekend. And, you guys know me. As soon as I can get some alone time, I can try to get as many videos as I can in, because they hate videos. And so I'm a one-team man, or whatever you want to call it. So that's what I do. I turn on the music, I do the dishes, I get the dishwasher started, I get lunch prepared, ready to go, rock and roll. And then I feel like, you know, I'm accomplished as far as that goes. And then I get step 2 started, you know, get my dancing and cardio on in the kitchen and get the dishwasher loaded, blah, 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 everything I can do for that. And then boom, shakalaka boom, I'm ready to get in a good workout. Now, I put my elliptical machine inside the living room because I thought in the winter time it's hard to get motivated because it's cold outside, right? And now that I had that wonderful doctor report that I do not have a hernia, I can keep working out. I can work out and lift. You guys know for a year I thought I had a hernia right here, and I was babying my stomach for a year. Not lifting, not doing anything heavy. I kind of stopped lifting weights and all that, and every time I would work out I'd feel guilty because of my stomach. But now I'm in the clear. I found out I do not have a hernia. It's a fibroid, so it's important to go to your doctor and get diagnosed, so that you're not just guessing. I use these Finish little things for the dishwasher. So get diagnosed before you start any type of health regimen, and make sure that you're healthy. And then when you get the free bill of health, then come on, let's get on it. So you can do some cardio, you can do some dancing in your kitchen. I cannot be in the kitchen without my music. I don't know what it is, but it just takes me to another world, and I'm a lot better if I have my music. So I'm going to start this dishwasher before I stop, get that going. So tonight when I get home, I'm just on my lunch break as well. So this is what I do on my midday lunch break. after work, and then I've got to go back this afternoon. But just to kind of give you an idea what's going on in Ursula's world. And then the soup, I'm going to leave on low, so when my daughter gets home, she'll have soup. When I'm done with my workout, I'll have soup. So now I want to take you to my elliptical and show you how easy it is to just turn on a series that we've been lately getting into, like Hulu and Netflix, and watching different series. And yesterday I was feeling kind of guilty because I had sat around for a couple days and didn't do anything, and I thought, oh my gosh, there's no excuse. So I had my elliptical, because my daughter decided she wants to use the gym downstairs. That's why you guys don't see me taping in there anymore. And she just got a treadmill, so she started to do her treadmill in her room, and she gave me the idea, my elliptical! I actually had it outside. I had stopped doing my elliptical when I thought I had that stomach problem. And then I told my husband, I said, just bring the elliptical in and we'll put it in the living room, and then I will do 20 minutes of that a day, and then I'll bump it up, and then I'll start doing my weight training again, and I'll show you the videos for that as well. So, bottom line is, no matter how many times you have to quit, if you have to quit because of health problems, or you got unmotivated or whatever, you need to restart. And so I want this 2015 to be a year to restart with me and reach our fitness goals. Not to be everybody's panicking, don't lose your belly. Well, nobody wants a belly. I mean, I know men think it's sexy, some men, but I don't want a toxic belly. Because when you have too much belly fat, it becomes toxic and you get unhealthy. So what I really want to do is work on, flattening my stomach more, firming up my arms, keeping my butt firm, keeping my butt so it still looks good in pants and all of that, and workout gear. And because I do that, it makes me feel good and it gives me more energy. So the bottom line is I do this because it makes me feel better. It's a stress reliever. I don't have to do this. My husband doesn't care. But I just want to stay healthy. So I want to take you guys on this journey with me, rediscovering a healthy, beautiful, happy life. And why not show you how I'm doing it? So that's the first part of my morning. I've worked. I'm working on cleaning the kitchen. I got the dishwasher going. I got soup for lunch. So that's a success plan. Have something healthy for breakfast. Then you can have a veggie soup for lunch. And then at dinner, I'm going to thaw out some meat. My husband's a meat and potatoes man. So whatever I make, you can have meat, but just have 4 ounces instead of the whole cow. And everything will be good. And salads and greens and veggies and all that jazz. And just eat stuff that's grown, just grown in the garden. Think about it that way, not packaged, processed, and you'll be fine. You can eat anything you want. Drink teas. I drink water primarily all day long. That's it. I'm not a pop drinker. Pop is, I got this tea, peace tea, but just make sure that it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. So make sure it's a sugar-free tea. And it's been the holidays, the Super Bowl's coming, and we got chips and dips and everything. But I also have, some fruit in these packages if you have to go and you need to take some, make sure it's sugar-free, tropical fruit or something like that. That's a snack on the go. So we can do this. We can do this. 2015. Mwah! See you in a minute. Okay, in part 2. I apologize ahead of time if it's dark. Trying to get the lighting on here is crazy right now. We have sun shining right there. Can you see? Oh, it's dark, isn't it? Let's see, what should I do? The sun is shining right there. I don't know why it's so dark. Anyway, just to kind of give you an idea, hopefully it'll be lighter when I start this. I'll turn on this light over here. It's not going to do a thing. Anyway, just to give you an idea, I'm in my living room and I'm starting this program again. It's 2015 and I'm doing my best to get myself motivated. And I find when I'm non-motivated, I find that if I watch videos like the videos that I'm bringing to you guys, it helps lift my spirits and it helps me get back on track. And so that's what I'm trying to do for yourself and for all of you and for myself. And I hope this will work. So I brought in my treadmill from my elliptical from outside. I love this thing because it's quiet, so you can work out while you watch TV. I turn on some kind of something and I get on it for 20 minutes. So I just showed you, I did my dishes, cleaned my kitchen, made some soup. But finding an exercise that you like and using and I've just turned on The View. And guess what they're talking about? They're talking about finding a exercise, finding a workout that works for you. Now I get bored really easily, and so I have to find things that to mix it up. So there's The View, and I set my timer and I'm gonna do it for 20 minutes. And so I'll just show you the first part of my workout. You turn on your TV, it's the middle of the winter. I just ordered some bikinis, some cool bikinis. Oh my gosh, I found this website and I'm gonna do some cool things on here. When I get the order, I'm gonna do a haul and show you what I got and show you the prices, and you're not gonna believe it. And I got some of those retro bikinis that go up high, the high-waisted ones. I've never tried those on before, but I'm really excited. So what do I gotta do? I've gotta keep in shape, and plus I do all these private videos, and so I gotta keep my cardio, and this elliptical is great for your heart, to keep your heart healthy and your cardio. And so let's get started, shall we? So turn on some TV. I'll turn it down just because I'm taping. And then I get on this elliptical, pull it over so you can see, because my lighting here is terrible. And people say, how do you keep your legs and your butt tight as you age? And this is a good cardio one for that. So it has a timer. I go to the program. I can go do different things. I can do uphill climbing. I can do up and down. I'm going to do stair climbing today because I really feel like I need it. So you can go up a hill and then you can go down a hill, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it for 20 minutes. So, whoops, didn't work. Okay, so I have it on 3, and I am just going to go for it, and I'm going to do this for 20 minutes while I watch The View. And so I wanted to let you know that wherever you are, and if you're needing to get motivated, you can do this, and it's got those arms. Let me pull it back a little bit. You can't even see me. It's got arms on it. So you're getting some arm strength in there. Did that work? No. So move it back a little bit. The dogs are like, hey mom, what you doing, girl? So get on your elliptical, or if you have a treadmill in the winter time or whatever. See, it's got these great arms. Whew. Sorry, I'm not getting the camera angle, but I'm going to get off now and end this. But I want to say 2015 is our year, and so let's work together. Let's make some great videos. Let's get some great requests in. When you guys request videos from me, whoa, it only keeps me more excited and more healthy and more ready to bring it. And you know, at any age we can be healthy and strong and fit. So let's do it together, 2015. If you have any questions, or if you want me to share any videos, any video ideas, please leave it below. And also today, question of the day is, what new thing are you going to do in 2015 to jumpstart your healthy, happy goals? Till the next video, mwah! Time to work out, girl, boy. All right, it can be done. I just finished, 25 minutes because I had to restart it. I was doing it for 5 minutes and then I lost it because I was, I don't know. Anyway, I just went uphill and downhill, and on the last about 7 minutes, I just really gave it all I could, pouring sweat. Cardio is so important, heart health, and also during the time you're doing it, like if you're doing running or if you're doing treadmill or any kind of elliptical or anything, whether it's inside or outside, you really have to work. So it's great for cardio health, for your heart as we age, and also to burn all these extra calories I've had over the holidays. And as I talked about, you know, thinking I had a hernia for a year and having to baby my stomach, and I just really feel like it's so important to just love yourself enough to do the research on your body and do the best to feel good at any age. And as we age, we of course lose muscle mass, and so if we can get some kind of cardio in and maybe some weight training throughout the week and anything to boost our metabolism. And now, like I said, I can do some stretches, sweaty, and I'll have a lot of energy for the rest of the day. It's amazing because on the days that I don't work out, you would think that I would have more energy on those days, but why do you think people get addicted to working out? Because you really do feel better, you really do get the endorphins flowing through your body, and it really does give you more energy throughout the day. Now I will have energy throughout the whole day. I'll feel better, I'll be a happier person. I've just given all my stress to that 25 minutes of cardio, and now I don't have to feel guilty for sitting here watching the view by my fire and doing some stretches. And yeah, and of course afterwards, do some stretches. Stretch your body, be good to your body, and then don't just sabotage your 25 minutes of cardio or 20 minutes of cardio or 15 minutes of cardio or whatever you've done. Also drink tons of water throughout the day. You want to flush that body. And let's just see, you know, leave comments below because I'm curious if anybody's going to be doing this with me. And just see how great we feel, and we can support each other on this journey of feeling healthy. And it's almost summer, and you guys know I have a pool, so that's another motivator for me. I thought, wow, having a pool is the greatest thing because I can go out there and do laps in the morning, and that's the thing that I miss the most in the wintertime. And I find that I get a little depressed in the winter. So you have to replace, in your life, you have to replace the things you can't do with something else healthy. As sweat's dripping down my neck. That's a good thing, sweat. Sweat is good, it's so good, and it's good to be back. And I hope that you guys will all follow this journey because I just want to bring so many new things to you here on this channel. And I thank you all for subscribing and sharing and liking and all that on this channel. And let's just get creative and make workouts and life fun every single day. And I know for me, I have to follow people that are positive and outgoing and excited about life so that I can get more excited. Surround yourself with exciting, positive, powerful people, and you too will feel better about yourself, and you'll do some healthy things for yourself. So I'm gonna be, in June, I'm gonna be 46. And you guys know on here, I've never once hid my age. I think it's so important to just share your age. Why keep it a secret? You know, it is what it is. I'm gonna be 46. And to be honest, I feel amazing, especially now that I know I don't have a hernia. I'm gonna work my butt off healthily. I'm gonna fit back into those bikinis. I'm gonna do a new photo shoot for a calendar for 2016. I'm really excited about that. And I'm just gonna keep pushing myself to do better and to stay healthy and to love my life, and just invite all of you all to join me on this journey. So, God bless you. Do something amazing for yourself. And then afterwards, let me get some stretches in. So if you just stretch your body and just go do a bunch of squats and stretch. And just force yourself to feel better, look better at any age. So that's my tip for today. Enjoy your week. Till the next video.